that sometimes.
Yeah, which is funny because your stream elements thingy just popped in the chat on your other one.
It does it. Yeah.
It's like, it's over, right?
Okay, so hello, if anybody is in the new live stream, because I'm assuming the new live is live.
I haven't got a thingy yet.
I do have the something's live. It doesn't have the right thumbnail, so it means that it's correct. It doesn't have. Oh, it's listed as unlisted. Well, I am going to list it. It's
Okay.
public. Public. Okay. Let's get me. I'm gonna do this. Just chatting.
Okay.
Hello, guys. I'm gonna wait for a second while you guys come back in because apparently OBS decided to be mean and crashed on me. So anyhow, this is part 2. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Sometimes tech is tech. That's just the way it is, right, guys? Okay, so okay, and I am popping myself into the studio on YouTube to see what is going on over there. If anything. Nobody's in there yet but me. Okay. Okay, so it's just us. So yay. And there's a third, but that's probably Stream Elements. Okay. Hopefully they are seeing that this is happening, and that'll be great. And I'm going to see if I can get the link real quick for my thing. So you should be able to find it at youtube.com, Debbie J's Crafting Corner Live. So I just popped that. Well, you are super awesome. Okay, we do have a few folks in here. Hello, Miss Kim in Alaska. No sound. That's yeah, I see that. Can you hear me now? I don't want that one. No. You hear me over YouTube? Okay, I'm gonna test it too. Yep, I can hear it too. Okay, so if you can't hear me, you may want to refresh. I'm gonna say, okay, so Judy was saying no sound. If you can't hear us. Okay, so just type that in there. Okay, let's go ahead and bring Elizabeth back on. Hello. Okay. And I got this friggin' box. It's gonna take me a second. I got another thing, and there is a little box up at the top that's not supposed to be there because I forgot to clear it off. It's my fault. Interact. Get rid of the thing. There we go. Now I can go back to there. Okay, y'all got to see a little bit of the behind the scenes crap. Oh God, it is a day. It is a day. So right. I want to say welcome. In case you don't know, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and most of you guys know that if something doesn't go wrong with tech, you're in the wrong place. So we are having a little planning. We're basically having a let's get caught up a little bit. We haven't had a chance to really chat and catch up with me and Elizabeth Costa-Rogers in a bit. It's been a hot minute. I've been really busy. I was real busy in March. We were real busy in April, and stuff going on now too. But we want to be able to catch up with you guys, say hi, and just kind of hang out for a little bit and maybe get some stuff done in our planners, because guess what? I haven't actually touched mine since the last Planning Crafters live stream with Elizabeth back at the beginning of March. So I'm going to take my face off of the screen and we're going to go and hang out with Elizabeth for a bit. Okay? Yay. And I would love if you guys would let us know in the chat, can you hear us? Because since I put that little note in there, if you can't hear me, try refreshing. Nobody has said anything.
I know.
It makes me worried.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know why. They're afraid of me. They don't like me.
Maybe they're afraid of planning because there's not a lot of people in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Jean says, glad I don't have a planner.
Okay. Hello.
Well, before the crash, I discovered that not only had I not gotten in here since March, I didn't even have the next months in here yet. I've been trying to. I decided because planners can get really, really thick if you've got all of your pages for the entire year in there. Even if you're doing a week on 2 pages like I'm doing. I mean, I did have one that had daily before, and that would be a really, really thick planner. So there's no way you could keep everything in there, especially if you're doing any notes or whatever. So I'm just going to do a quarter, right? So I had January, February, and March in here, but I didn't have April or May, and we're already 2 days into May. So yeah, they don't even have the right numbers. The dates are wrong in here. I don't even remember when it was that I did my dates last. So I did my dates in January. Yeah, I'm looking back at everything. And what I tried doing is I actually did a print, and then I cut it out and all of the cutesy stuff, and they still didn't turn out the way that I wanted them to. So whatever. So I've got January done. And then I don't think I did number it for part of February. Yes, I numbered it with February using stamps this time because whatever. But I don't think I did it for March. I didn't number anything for March. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
This one I did. Okay, the reason this page is numbered, I did not hang up on you, Maureen. I would never do that.
Yes, you
my
did.
My computer did it. OBS did. Hey, Elizabeth, did you know that you can also change what your name says at the bottom of the screen now?
Yes.
See how mine has Debbie J from Debbie J's Crafting Corner? You can put it as whatever you want it. You could say you from Chat with Sassy or whatever you want on there.
Well,
I'm just thinking that would be
to
cool.
look into that because the @ECR, if you are on a website and you type youtube.com/@ECR, just like that, capitals and dashes and everything, you'll get to my channel. That's my short handle.
Yeah, mine is a long handle. Mine is Debbie J's Crafting Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anytime we kind of get out of the live, it kind of disappears. Let's assume that OBS does not like me today and it's going to crash again. I don't think it will, but let's just assume it's going to crash again. If it does, then all you need to do is go to youtube.com/Debbie J's Crafting Corner /live. It will take you to my current live if I'm live or what my next scheduled one is. That's the same on anybody's channel, that /live. It'll take you to Elizabeth's next live so you can have it remind you if you want to. So that I think is super cool. I love it when they add these features that make it easier for us, you know?
Right.
And hello, Gloria. Looks like you didn't miss the crash. So this page, the only reason that it looks decent is, or it's a little bit decorated, is because I think it was right around the time we did our last live.
That's all right.
Yep. Yeah, because Tuesday was the 28th of February. So we did our last live on the 6th of March. And so nothing else has been touched in my planner. And this thing's bugging me, so I'm just taking the thing out of the cover. And I think I'm going to just do some numbering. My OBS crashed. It decided it did not like us, and it kind of kicked us all out.
It said no more of your nonsense. Get off.
Yes. Okay, so I kind of probably need to go ahead and get into May.
Okay,
because it is May.
The heck?
And I don't know that I've got any I used to have a hole punch that would be the right size. I may still have a hole punch. Let me see if I can find it. And Elizabeth can tell you what she's doing. She's making something for her planner.
I am. Hopefully.
Maureen, I did not hang up on you.
She is sticking to her story, man. She's like, yeah, she did. She hung up. She had enough of us in your sassy ways. So, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been a sluffer. I've been a slacker. But I just want to make a little protective cover because I do leave it open. Like for the week, I do leave it open. It doesn't always benefit me, but sometimes it does. So I just want something nice to keep it protected. And then I could just pop it out, put it on the next one, and have it that way. Because these things pop out so nice. I like these little mushroom disky things. And I've got here a piece of laminate. And we're just going to decorate it. And I'm going to use my washi tape and stuff. And I'm going to decorate both sides of a piece of paper and then laminate that piece of paper and put it in there. So we're going to do that, if that's okay with you guys. And then I've got my other piece.
It's not. We don't want to see that.
Well,
I'm teasing. I am so teasing.
I'm just going to do it anyways.
I know you are. Okay, guys. You don't normally see me quite this bad. I'm loopy because I'm friggin' tired.
She's been overworked.
And whose fault is that? It's my own friggin' fault. And I know it's my own fault and I do it anyway.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, okay, I've told you guys kind of the story is like and I've come across pictures because I started trying to clean off stuff on my computer. It's like, oh, here's the pictures from where we went to Universal Studios and we went and saw Harry Potter and stuff in August. It was either August or June. I think it was August of 2017.
Oh, wow.
That's the last time we went because right after that was when I got sick.
Aww.
Yeah, 2017, and I thought I caught some kind of a cold. My husband thought it was because I touched the railings and places. It's like you're catching it from all these people and stuff, and who knows? Maybe that is what happened. I don't know, but I just know that I basically got sick, and antibiotics didn't get rid of it, and I still was coughing, and I was still having trouble breathing, and all this stuff. And then. After going to lots of doctors and stuff and missing lots and lots and lots of work, I finally I think it was September 2019, they finally had to let me go. So I haven't worked a job since then. And all during this time, whenever I was at home and while I was sick, I was sitting on the couch and trying to let my body heal. And what it probably was, Nail, is probably had something to do with stress. Probably. I mean, no diagnosis. Nobody ever said that that's what it was. But I think that's probably what it was. Okay, wait. Is this correct dates? Oh, it is. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I have no idea. I can't read.
So this planner is actually from last year. So February. How did that happen? May? No, it's off by a day. Okay, I was thinking it had to be off by a day. So I'm looking at the 2nd, and it says Monday. It's like, no, 2nd was, I was thinking, oh, that means I don't have to do the numbers. But no, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I've got some scraps of different labels that I've had sitting in this. I made this envelope probably 2 years ago, at least. And so I've got these little labels, and it's like, got the one that's closest white as I could to what is in my planner. So I'm just going to cover up those, and then I'm going to write the numbers in. And that'll be a quick and easy instead of me trying to print them out and all those things. So Jean is saying, my dress is a sleeveless sundress with white and blue and black flowers.
That sounds very pretty.
Yes, I like those colors. Some of the pictures that you've seen of me where I'm showing my old pictures as my profile picture and all that kind of stuff, it's got me in a white dress with blue and black flowers. And it was the day before my wedding. And we were at the beach. We were in Venice, Florida, and getting all prepped and everything for the wedding and all that kind of stuff. And I think that at that point, I was we were getting ready to go out to dinner for our kind of the whatever reception thing. I don't know what it's called anymore. I just know that I went out to eat with my family and stuff. And it was fun. And my dad was actually there. And we didn't even know for sure if he was going to show up until he showed up. Well, until I think I got a text message and they finally said, "Oh yeah, we're here. Where are you at?" It's like, well, you guys didn't tell me for sure that you were actually coming. So yeah. You guys can meet us at the restaurant. Well, my dad had emphysema. And yeah, he kept saying that he didn't know that he was going to actually live that long to be able to come to my wedding.
Yeah.
I didn't invite him to the first one. Of course, the first one, we just got my first husband and I, we just got married in the courthouse.
I've been married once.
I would have only been married once, except he passed away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's sad.
It is.
But most of the time, what did I cut the wrong part. I'm trying to stick on the release paper. It doesn't work that way.
No.
Okay, which is the release paper? Well, it's where I cut them into little pieces. I can't tell which side is which. So I was using my craft knife to try to split the release paper so it would crack and let me have the paper, have the sticker. And it doesn't always work.
I like the new sticker paper that I got. I bought some off of Amazon and then I got some from scrapbook.com and they both have yellow backs.
Yeah, I've got some of those.
I like that because then I can see like what
Only thing is, I think at the time that I bought my sticker paper, I was planning on making stickers, on my computer and selling them.
Right.
And the yellow paper, I don't think people really like that too much. But then again, at this point, selling physical products is going to be such a pain, especially with postage prices. I mean, it's hard enough for me to decide what am I going to destash and how am I going to destash,
right,
with me knowing how much the prices are for everything. I mean, I did have that. I had a couple of scrap bags. And I posted that over in the Discord in case y'all were interested in getting that. But just the shipping price was more than what buying them online would be.
Right.
So it's like, no. So I still have to figure out what I'm going to do because after the who in the chat today went to the organization, the Paper Crafters Organization Summit, or watched some of those. I did. It's kind of where I'm busy working on stuff and I've got it playing in the background while I'm working on stuff. But yeah, and they've got a lot of good ideas and it's where I've been wanting to, and I've been telling you guys for how long that I was going to do a destash. I was going to start organizing my stuff and getting rid of stuff, and I haven't done it yet. But yeah. So what I may do, I'm still working the thoughts through my head along with all those other plans I have that have not made it to fruition yet. I may decide to sell some things for just over the cost of shipping,
right,
to get rid of them. And then if they don't sell, just donating them off to, I've got a Goodwill down the street. If I fill up a bin, Todd will take it to Goodwill for me. He's already done that at least a couple of times.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he just wants me to get rid of stuff. Yeah, it's really hard. But if you look at any of my projects over the last 2 years, almost everything that I've done has been with new products that I received because I was on a design team. So that makes it hard to use some of your older things or even have your brain get creative with some of the older things.
Yeah.
I mean, I got lots of practice, so I know a lot of things that I like now that I may not, I may have a lot of products that I don't like anymore
Right.
because, I haven't used them in a while and I haven't really missed them. But when it comes to like my Halloween, I love Halloween. Elizabeth, do I love Halloween?
No, I think you don't. I think you despise it and you just hide it by buying more and more Halloween stuff.
Oh, I absolutely love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays because when it came to costumes, you could be anybody you want to. Hello, Miss Kim. Kim in Alaska. I made a crafty care package for a coworker. Yes.
Oh, that's
T is
cute.
saying that stuff adds up as far as space goes. Yes. Absolutely. You guys are absolutely correct on that. It just adds up and takes up so much room. And I want to try all the new things. And yeah, so Elizabeth, it's your fault, but I already placed 2 orders with Crescent Creation this week.
Yay!
So I'm getting the watercolor pencils. I'm getting the Tim Holtz pencils.
Yeah.
All 3 packages because I figured I know I wanted to get them at some point, and I knew that there was no way I was going to beat that price ever.
Yeah. Did you use your 5% off coupon?
Oh, I sure did.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you guys,
so it's 30% off plus your 5%.
Right.
So,
And
yes.
You have an affiliate link for her, don't you?
I do, but I didn't even think to use it. I should have. And I didn't even think about it.
So, Debbie J has an affiliate link for Crescent Creation. I have an affiliate link for Crescent Creation. Use those links if you're going shopping anyways. And then,
I think what it was is you had said that yours wasn't working. So my thought was she was probably shutting down things on the website, or whoever's handling the website for her was shutting things down and probably had shut that part off. So I didn't even try.
Yeah,
I should have and didn't think about it.
I just had to point it out to her, and she was able to get that fixed.
Well, maybe I should tell her that I thought that the affiliate thing didn't work, so I didn't try it.
But so it is up and running. But it's no. I was telling people to still buy anyways. Don't wait for my affiliate link to work, because that's a good deal, and you don't know if those things are going to stay. So I was like, just buy it anyways. Just buy it anyways. I don't know how
I had to do some more on getting my I think I have to remember what it was I ordered. I know my second order was those pencils, but the first one, I know I got some Simon Hurley lunar paste that I didn't already have, and I think I got some inks because I haven't tried any of the inks, and I got the birthday candle stencils.
Yeah,
I needed that. He did a great job demoing that at Creativation. I mean, and it looked so friggin' cool.
Yeah. I'm really jelly. You got to see him first.
You're going to be more jelly. You know what?
What?
I got to hug him too.
Yeah, I'm not much of a hugger, so I'm not ever sad when people get to hug people, but
getting to meet them is something different. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I still need to get my and this is going to happen this year because I am going to find a way to go to New Orleans. Period.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. I need to get my creative professional membership set up, and I took a class with Brandy Mahon. Stamp Me Some Love. She was doing one. It was a free class on how to basically how to set up everything for trying to remember what the name of it is, and I've got to go back and watch the replay and stuff if I can still get to it. But having to do with setting everything up to be a profitable content creator, crafty content creator.
Right.
And one thing that I thought I had done that I hadn't done yet is I haven't done the fictitious name thing yet.
But
I mean, I thought I had. I mean, nobody else is using Debbie J's Crafting Corner.
Right.
But I think the last time I looked into it was back when I was doing massage. And back then it was Deborah Hosford, LMT, licensed massage therapist.
Yeah.
And that was technically me. And nobody would use that name anyway. But Anyhow, so the first thing I had to do was you have to run an ad in the newspaper, basically advertising that you're using this name.
Oh,
So I looked it up online, and the Sanford Herald, I live in Sanford, Florida, Sanford Herald, apparently there was a problem with their website because I went on there twice, like 2 different days, and they were supposed to get back with you to ask you for your credit card number so that you could pay for it. And they never got back with me. I was like, well, crap. So I wound up emailing them and submitting it again. And they finally got, and the ad is going up tomorrow. I
that's
finally
cool.
got that taken care of. Or it went up today. I don't know. But the thing is, you got to do that first before you can apply for your state's fictitious name thing. So it's like, okay.
Huh. This is all interesting.
So I'm investing money in doing this stuff just to get myself set up correctly. And that's even without me deciding to do anything other than a sole proprietorship.
Right.
Okay, I have to pull up a calendar, otherwise I'm going to write all of my dates on here wrong. Okay,
That's
so
something I need to
Monday
look
is
into.
the 1st. Okay, so I can go ahead and do the first 2 dates, and then I can start filling in this page with all the little stickers. Anyhow, so Kim says she had a fire and lost all her crafting stuff. So that's the person that she gave the crafty package to.
Oh, okay. I thought,
yeah.
I was like, wait, what? What did I miss?
No.
That's
until I watched one of your videos, I didn't realize why. I caught part of it where you said that it was closing down. It's like, what? Because I've been so far out of the loop. You get busy and you don't have time to watch anybody's videos.
Right.
And then you catch one. It's like, what? What do you mean Crescent Creation is closing?
Yeah, she's got some health issues. Her doctor says she really needs to step back and take care of herself. And
yeah, that's what she was saying. One of my stencils apparently kind of got lost in the warehouse, so it got refunded. And then this is out of my order from earlier in the week. And then she contacted me on Facebook and said, hey, we found it. I mean, it wasn't exactly like that, but that's what it comes down to. It's like they found the box that it was actually in, and she said, do you still want it? And it's like, when she said, it's like, well, I do have these things in my cart. I should probably go ahead and order it, and then you can just pile it in the same box. So that's what I did. And I did let her know. It's like, my thoughts are with her and stuff. And I'm so sorry that she's not feeling well. And I hope that she heals fast. Being sick sucks.
It does.
It really does. I mean, I was not able to talk more than 10 minutes at a time. I mean, I remember going into Target for something. I don't remember what it was, but I was looking at Target for something. This was in 2019. And my first husband's mom, I ran into her in the parking lot. And I'm chatting with her for a few minutes, and I am completely out of breath by the time she walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Completely out of breath. And I still don't know what that was. And the first time that I went to a pulmonologist, they did an ambulatory breathing test. They put one of those oxygen sensor things on my finger and had me walk around the office for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And a couple of minutes in, my blood oxygen dropped drastically, and she sent me to the ER. They still haven't told me why that happened. I have no clue.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. But after by the time I went to in 2000, it was 2019 was when I stopped working. And the last time I went to see her that year, she's like, I have no idea why you were still sick. I mean, I was going and getting allergy shots every day because they said I had all these allergies. They thought I had asthma. They thought I had acid reflux and sleep apnea and all this stuff. They thought all these things were wrong with me. And she says, you should be better by now. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to send you to another doctor. So she sent me to Mayo Clinic.
And are you waiting for information on that?
Oh, no. This was back in 2019. So I lost my job in September, and by December, I had already gone to them, and they basically said, okay, number one, you do not have asthma. So the asthma meds I was on was actually making it worse.
Right.
I do have sleep apnea, and I couldn't use a CPAP because I would be coughing at night because of other stuff. So I've got an oral device thing that I put in my mouth to go to sleep in. It irritates me, but I can sleep in it. And it basically pulls my jaw forward enough, my lower jaw forward enough to open up the airway better. So that helps. I do have acid reflux. And if you have acid reflux and sleep apnea, then they kind of compound each other and make each other worse. So I need to make sure that I take my acid reflux medicine. And I'm allergic to dust. I'm not allergic to everything else. They said I was allergic. The people that did the testing for me the first time, the way it works is they go in and they do the little needle test, right?
Right.
They do that little test on you, and if it comes back positive, then what do? They give you another test where they do more. And what they do is they basically amp up how much of the different allergens they put onto the little pins. And everybody is allergic to all that stuff.
Right.
When you put that much on there. So I was going and getting allergy shots for stuff that I wasn't actually allergic to. I mean, I'm probably allergic to some, but not like what they were saying.
Yeah.
I am allergic to dust, though. I think I'm also probably allergic to Florida pollen because when pollen season hits, it's like my allergies just get worse.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to get the shots. It's like I had been doing the shots for like a year and a half, and I wasn't better. They said, if you're not better now, yeah. It's where they were just wanting your money.
Pretty much.
Which is why I don't trust doctors. I don't trust mechanics. There's a lot of different people I don't trust. I don't trust dentists.
Yeah.
Anybody that I don't know enough about the stuff to know that they're telling me the truth. Yeah.
Which is hard, because
it's very
they're
hard.
supposed to be doing good for you. And then you get too many bad apples, and then you're like,
exactly.
Nope, I can't do this in this one. I need my other one. Yeah, I can't even get that out of there. Get out of
there. Okay, so Jean, that is funny. I saw that on somebody else's channel, which is the reason I added it on there. I've got Stream Elements set up that it tells you that my channel is made possible by the kindness and generosity of viewers like you, and it leaves you a link that if you choose to, you could always leave me a tip and help me get to Creativation next year. But yeah, she was saying that she remembers seeing something like that on PBS.
That's too funny.
Yeah, that's been on there for quite a while. I've had that set up on there for a while because it's true. I mean, every time that you guys use one of my affiliate links or leave a tip or get a membership on my channel or any of this, or take one of my classes, any of those things that help me with a little bit of money. And it's a little bit. It's not a ton that you guys do with that, but every little bit helps, and it does add up, and it means so much to me for you guys to be able to do, for you guys to be willing to do something like that to help me out. I mean, this is all I do. I mean, I could go back and look for a job. That's a very bad word.
No cuss words here.
I know. But to be honest, I love doing the videos. I love sharing with you guys, especially if it actually helps you in any way. Right. Even if all it does is it makes you smile or laugh a little bit. Hey, Simon! Awesome! Simon's in the house. Elizabeth. Simon, Elizabeth is said that she's jealous of me right now because I got to meet you. Oh, I have to show him the card that I did because I was actually using his, where did I put it? This was actually a sneak peek. I showed them the video. Well, I showed them cards that are going in the video that is going up tomorrow. Where the heck did I put them? I've lost my mind again, Elizabeth. I know what it was. I had them in my hand prior to the the stream crash. Yeah. Yeah. So that means I probably put them down somewhere, and now I don't know where I put them.
I don't know either. I wasn't paying attention to you.
Well, I do have the other. Oh, here they are. Okay. If they were a snake, they would have bit me.
Thank goodness they're not.
So this one, Mr. Simon, is using your lunar paints and a new embossing folder from Spellbinders. I think the balloons turned out pretty cute. I'm not as good as you, but I am starting to use my finger tool.
I like the finger tools.
Kim says, I'm allergic to housework. Is there a shot for that? Yeah, I think it's called Coffee Patron. Elizabeth didn't laugh. Okay.
Called
Yeah.
I didn't know what it meant.
Coffee Patron is alcohol.
Oh,
but it tastes so good. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that's funny because I know, but I was like, I'm thinking like, what is Coffee Patron? I need to Google this because I don't know.
Well, we don't drink anymore, but we've got a liquor cabinet, and that is locked in the liquor cabinet. So this one is using, I actually kind of fussy cut out part of the Glimmer of the Month, and those are so cool. But yeah, this is the 3D embossing folder of the month. And so I've got a video coming out that I still have to upload and everything. So it's coming out tomorrow, and I'm planning on having it ready by probably 11 o'clock. Should be up. It's got a long list of stuff, but it's all of the things I got. I got 4 different club kits, and I've got all of them included. So it's 5 cards, 4 club kits, all in one video. So it is a 25-minute video. I know that you guys love the live streams because you get to hang out for so long. But if I have my way, I will be in there in the premiere, so we can do the whole chatty chat thing too, and you'll get to see all the new fun things that I got this time. By the way, I think it's starting in June, but I will be picking up some more additional ones from Spellbinders. So I have been accepted back on as an influencer for the last 6 months of the year. So yeah, the whole thing. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple more clubs, including the stitching. I'm taking on the stitching. So that will be fun.
Stitching.
I know how you why am I doing that? Because you guys love it.
I like to watch it.
That is the honest truth. What I may decide to do, I haven't decided. It's like I could always just like video the stitching and have that as like maybe a special thing where you guys, if you want the ASMR kind of thing, or just some soft music in the background or whatever, and just watch the stitching without any talking, that would be kind of interesting. And it would also be somewhat easy to edit. The thing that takes me the longest amount of time is editing all the things. But I also started getting up some shorts. I got some shorts up this past week. So
at least you're wearing something. Short.
I'm not talking about that. Oh, Elizabeth got to see my husband in his bicycling outfit. It's all red, white, and blue today.
He's very patriotic today.
He's wearing his patriotic clothes today. Yep. Okay. You are a trip. Love ya. Okay. So Jean says, Andale, hola taco, catel como está?
Yeah, I
Hello,
don't have Google Translate open right now.
Como estás? How are you? Hola means hello. And andale, I'm not sure if that's spelled right because I don't know how to spell andale. Andale, arriba, arriba. I just remember the little mouse. You remember Speedy Gonzalez?
I do.
Yes. Oh, and Gloria was fussing at me last week because she said because my phone was naked. My phone is no longer naked. I got a new case and look at the pretty color. It's blue-green. Right now the screen doesn't show it that much. Oh, could tell me what's up. Okay. So, hello, Taco. What's up? How are you? Okay, so but yeah, I got this, and it's nice. It's like this one's for my new Pixel 7, and it's got my old one. I had found a case where I could basically put my phone in there in my wallet, so that works. But this one's got a second one, so it's like a whole little purse. It's like, oh my god, yes. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't know what it was, because I wasn't sure if QUATEL was a place. So that was what was my issue on that one. I took Spanish. I did great. I got A's. Doesn't mean I remember it because we don't speak it.
I got A's in my Spanish too.
Yeah, I mean, I went back to college and they made me take Spanish, or they made me take a language. It's like, okay, I'll take that. And parts of the class was online.
Yes.
Most of my classes were online because I graduated in 2014. 20 years before that was when I dropped out.
Right.
Well, you get married and you're raising your husband's kids and that sort of thing, and you just don't have time to do the class stuff, and you don't think you got the money to do the class stuff. So I went back and just took all of my classes as I could, and I paid for them one at a time. It's like I didn't get any loans. I was not about to fall down that rabbit hole.
Right.
It's the difference between going to school when you just get out of high school and you're still a kid, and going back to school when you are an adult and have kids that are old enough to have already graduated college as well. Not that they did, but they could have.
Right.
So Elizabeth is making pretty things and I'm just writing numbers.
Yes. We're doing what we need to do. She needs numbers and I need pretty things.
I always need pretty things though. Okay, so I've got the month done. Now I can do the weeklies. And then I can start actually putting some stuff in here. And one of these years, I'll actually do my planner full for the month. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do in it. I like being able to look back at my records, regardless of how my records are, and know what I did. Like all of my videos have got the date. When I'm doing the recording and editing and all of that, including all the pictures and all that kind of stuff, I basically put everything with a title of 2000, whatever the year is, like 2023. If I'm doing something today, it's going to be 2023 05 02 hyphen and then whatever it is. And then I can find it and hopefully sort through it and stuff. And I was going through my backup drive today to try to get rid of some things that I wasn't going to use because I needed to clean off some of my current drive. Too much stuff on my computer. And I was looking at last year's videos, which of course I hadn't looked at in the last year.
Right.
But it's kind of interesting to see those,
It is. It's
like last year, around this time last year, we did the those cute little typewriters. You remember the typewriter cards?
Yeah.
They were just adorable.
You made a lot of cute cards.
I was telling Elizabeth earlier that I think I just looked on YouTube and to see, and I had 375 videos go up last year. And I don't think that includes all the live streams.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
a lot of
oh my God. I knew I was doing a lot, but I didn't realize it was that much,
Yeah. It's easy to do when you get in the mood. Like you're like, oh, I want to do a video. And
or you just get into a rhythm. It's where, okay, I've got these projects done. I need to get this stuff done. And I was doing, okay, unlike tomorrow's video is a combination of all of the club kits that I got club kit products for.
Right.
Last year and up until now, I would be doing, oh, Simon's editing too. We want to see. But what I would do is I would do one video per card. I was never combining anything.
Right.
And that's one reason why there were so many of them, because I was doing a lot of them. I mean, I love all of the things. Well, I love all the things on Spellbinders, and I love all the not too shabby. And then I get to sometimes play with some, when I have time, I get to play with Simon Hurley's. Oh, by the way, Simon, it's Elizabeth's fault.
I didn't do it.
It's still your fault. I just ordered more lunar pastes and stencils and things from Crescent Creation of your stuff. Okay, so Simon, okay, I don't feel so bad. I need to look and see how long my video actually is. It's going up tomorrow because Simon's video is 33 minutes. So I feel better about mine because I think mine is 25.
I like long videos. So when you guys are complaining, oh, it's so long, it's 25 minutes, it's so long, it's 33 minutes. I'm like, that ain't long. I need a longer video. I want to see more of your face.
Okay, mine is 28 and a half minutes. No, I do not sprechen I don't speak Dutch. I do not speak German. I know a little bit. I know, I forgot already. Danke, which is thank you, and bitte, which is you're welcome, and Bubbelwasser, which is bubble water.
Bubbelwasser.
Yeah, because in Germany, they ask you if they ask you if you want water, they want to know, do you want like tap water or do you want bubbly water? Okay, Simon says we didn't hear that from him. Anyway, but yeah, I have been to Germany before because my brother-in-law, Todd's brother Sean, was living in. Let's see, I think he was in Zurich the last time. I think, but he used to live in Stuttgart. He was there for a long time.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we went to visit once because my in-laws love me. Like one of the first trips that we took with them was where they took me to friggin' they took me to Italy. They took me to, is this a backing paper? I think that's a backing paper. I keep finding ones that won't split. New dyes. Oh, are they yours? So Simon is saying that new dyes, he'll probably announce it soon. So he's got new dyes. Well, Simon, if you ever want somebody to kind of just show off your stuff, you know where I am.
Oh, I thought you were going to announce my name. Yeah, I need to get on the Spellbinders and say, Spellbinders, let me demo all of Simon Hurley's stuff, because now after May, I won't have that design team.
That's
for
true.
Crescent Creation. So,
well, I am and they are with Spellbinders. Awesome. I haven't been getting, still been getting some requests and stuff. What sucks is that sometimes they release something and it's like, but I didn't get an invitation on that one. Like did you saw the oh, my brain just stopped again. That's normal. Seahorses. The new Seahorses thing that came out last month. That's like, I didn't get an invitation on that one, which is why you didn't see it here.
Yeah, I didn't see.
I think and I was so busy. I think the only reason I saw it is because I think Yana put up a video or something, and I caught that, like it was in my feed. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's hard to watch videos because, I try to save all my money for this one brand that I really love. It makes me go broke all the time.
Simon!
So, we're not naming any names.
We're not naming any names, but Simon!
But, I know that new product is always coming, so I try to do that. But, yeah. And, what's really nice is going to these stamp shows and seeing his product there from other companies. And I'm like, oh, I have that already, though. Yeah. Although I was shopping the other day and the, I don't remember what company it was at the Akron show, but they had a nice display of the Simon Hurley stuff, and they had his cats and dogs stamps, and I was like, I don't have those, but I really wanted to try the other person's stuff, so I did pass them up so that I could get this brand that I don't have. So yeah.
Well, Simon says sorry.
No, he's not. He's like, yeah, I'm selling more stuff. But yeah.
Oh, Simon, you need to figure out when you're not too busy and come on and hang out with me on my channel. I would love to have you on. I really need to start scheduling some folks because I haven't done that yet. It's kind of it's one of those things that's on my to-do list. and I haven't had a chance to. Like, I need to go through all the cards I picked up at Creativation and meet up with some people. Like, I really want Lisa Horton on. And last week we had so much fun playing with that, with her Ultimate. I've been calling it Ultimate too, but it's like the Ultimate too. Had a lot of fun playing with that, but that would be awesome to have her on. And I want some of her inks, and they're not out yet. But a lot of the new products from these different companies, a lot of them are coming out this month, guys. So you're going to want to keep an eye out. And everything I hear about, I will definitely let you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. What I need to probably do is put together a template for like a newsletter kind of thing, because I don't do as much with my email as I should either. I got lots of goals that I need to work on, but you know what? I like making the card videos better than everything, so that's what gets most of my attention. Yeah. But yeah, so that way I can keep you guys in the loop as to when whatever is coming out. And I am getting the better press. I found a way to get that one on a discount, and I'm not telling you who is helping me with that, but yeah, so I am getting that, and I will be sharing all the things. So I will be working with that one coming up too. So that's going to be super fun.
That's awesome. I have the old letterpress from another avalanche.
You're dropping things.
Okay, who did this? Is this a We Are Makers? Letterpress Memory Keepers. We Are Memory Keepers, which are now We Are Makers. They rebranded, but I have.
They did?
Yeah, they went from We Are Memory Keepers to We Are Makers, because
it kind of makes sense because they aren't doing just scrapbooky type of stuff.
Right. So I have the old letterpress and all the papers and stuff, which is kind of cool that there's a new one. I can say, hey, you guys, if you have the old one, and my videos will be relevant. And I can say, if you like this, they have a new version out.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. And then T says, what you working on, Elizabeth? And I am making
It is pretty.
It's just going to be a cover that I can plop in between, because I leave this open all the time, and sometimes it gets a little dusty because,
you're making a dashboard. That's what it's called. I didn't even think about the word. It's a dashboard.
So, yeah. Or a cover.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they work out great. You can put Post-it notes on them and stuff too.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've cut my laminate sheet almost in half, and then I cut the rounded corners off because it was just a little too wide. So I took off a little bit on both sides. And yeah, so I'm going to laminate this bad boy right on in there. And it'll be my flippity. And I just had to remember to do it. I just
noticed what Simon said. Save some money for June. A really cool and unique new product is coming. And he likes doing something different. I mean, nobody else has got pace like what he has. I mean, some are a little bit similar, but yeah, not really. And nobody else does the stamping foam. And that's an idea that somebody should have come back up with a long time ago. He loves doing those kind of things. So we are going to have some fun things to play with.
I will definitely, because June, July, I got to be extra savvy then, because I have a lot of stuff going on in August. You guys won't be seeing a lot of me in August, but I got a lot of, I get to go meet PJB Stamper. I'm going to go hang out with my family in Washington in August. I'm hoping my crafty friend can come visit me in August, all that fun stuff. So August is pretty busy for me, and I got to save up for that too, because I was so bad. I went to these 2 shows, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
can save. How much do I
Well,
need to save? That's a better question.
That's a good question. Tia's saying, lol, he's kidding. His birthday's in June. And then he put some hearts up. But Simon, I need to know when your birthday is. Is your birthday actually in June? And if it is, you need to give me your address over on my Discord, not in the chat here, because we don't want everybody harassing you. But that way I can send you a card.
His address
It's
is
probably
in
on
his description of his videos.
Fabulous. I will have to make sure I send him a card then.
Well, they were the last time I sent him cards. It's been a while though. I sent him a card.
Oh, his birthday's this month.
Oh, he's a May baby?
He's a May baby. Then we are going to have to send you some cards. Everybody needs to, well, there's actually a couple of different people we need to send cards to for sure. So Simon's birthday, everybody needs to send Simon a birthday card, and everybody needs to send a Heal Fast card to Leslie Oman. She is going to have surgery. I don't know what the surgery is, but I do know she's not going to be even doing her lives and stuff for the rest of the month. I do know that on her channel, like if you go over on her channel, I know that they're even talking about this on the Happy Doodle website, but they want everybody to send her a card. So I need to do that. I have this bad habit of making cards and not mailing them.
December, so while you're making cards, you can make me one too.
Honey, I always send you a birthday card. Actually, I send you a Christmas card for your birthday.
Hey,
I've been bad. I have not been sending out any cards pretty much since I sent out all the Christmas ones, just because I've been busy.
I sent out some,
and I'm trying to get better at. I need to go through all my stuff. And one of the things during the paper crafting organization summit last weekend, I think it was last weekend, my days are running together, is putting everything in these little sleeves like we used to do to protect them. It's like, I never thought about that. I mean, I'm not going to mail them into things, but it kind of will help to protect them so they don't get all dinged up or anything while they're in storage. And another thing that I think it was Nikki, I don't know what Nikki's last name is, but what she does is she doesn't put them on card bases until she's ready to send them.
Oh,
so she stores the covers. So I'm going to try to do that some, and I decided I was going to do that, and then I made some cards where no, I need to put them on a colored card base. So no, I couldn't do it. So I'm going to be trying to do both of those, and hopefully that'll help with storage space and that sort of thing. And I really need to go ahead and mail out some cards. I mean, I've got a friend that was in the hospital for a month, and I was going to send him a card, and I think I don't remember where Deadly lives. He's one of my buddies from Twitch. I can't remember where he lives, but he sent me his address, and I was going to mail him a card, and then I never did get around to it.
Well, get on it. He'll like it. It'll be a nice surprise. Oh, she did remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't told him that I haven't mailed it to him yet. But I am really bad about that. I get busy making things, and then I don't get them put away because I got lots of goals, guys, which is why I'm going to be too busy. I'm sorry. I got too much stuff I want to get done.
I hear that.
Which is one reason why I am going ahead and writing all these dates in my planner. So hopefully the month of May will be better. Hopefully May will be better than April was for that. April was an awesome month, though. I mean, last month was, oh my God. I mean, I was so busy, but it flew by and everything was just incredible.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun learning the budget world and being able to go and change my shopping patterns and stuff, because when you're on a budget and you have goals set, it changes your thinking when you're actually shopping, and it's like, do you really need that and stuff? So that's been actually fun. I've been enjoying making the videos of my budget thingy, and they're step by step. Like I walk through my entire thought process on it. and stuff. And so far, it's not a big following, but a few people seem to like those videos. So I'll be keeping doing that. And I'm going to see how much I can save for my August and uh, August trip. And then, of course, now this new announcement for June product.
I know.
Yeah, so and then I've got some ideas for things to sell in my shop that will have Sassy the Unicorn on them. So
How fabulous.
I'm kind of working through that a little bit. And yeah, I'm just, there's so many things to do out there.
Yeah, the biggest thing when it comes to budgeting, and this is because I was so broke for so long and so overextended for so many years, pretty much the entire time I was married to my first husband. And it just was bad luck. Things happen,
Right.
But number one thing they always said is pay yourself first, meaning before you pay your bills, whatever it is that you're putting away, let's say you're putting away 10% to go towards your August thing, put that in your savings account first. Otherwise, it's never going to get in there because you will find something that the rest of the money needs to go to.
Yeah. And we've been doing that. Like, we have a savings game that we're playing, and then we have, because the savings game, and then the paycheck savings, where we're at this point we're only saving 1% of his paycheck, but he gets four paychecks. He gets paid every Wednesday. And so we started small just to see how it's working. And then we also have a little bit of savings going on in the bank because I'm rounding everything up or down so that more money stays.
That's a good trick.
Bank.
Yep.
And then we have another savings in the book, which we were going to open the savings account with. So we'll see if that still goes, as long as nothing breaks. But our truck won't.
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
So we got to figure out what's with that. So it might be for our truck in the end. So I don't know. So
yeah, and if you're able to do the out of his paycheck one, where you don't ever actually see it, like it's an automatic deduction, that works fabulously.
Yeah. Right now I take his amount that he gets, I do the 1%, and then it's going into a pouch in our same thing in the back of the book. So I actually don't look at it. I put the money in it, then I don't look at it again until next week when I put more money in it.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. It's got to be. I can only do things digital. I can't do anything with cash. I used to be a friggin' bank teller, and I can't do cash anymore.
Yeah. So I found, throughout all my years, that if I have it on my bank card and I'm running around with my bank card, it gets spent. Now, if
That
it's
makes
here
sense.
at the house and I've pulled out exactly what I need for my groceries, I can't overspend because it's back at the house. I have to go back and get it. And so that's been saving us, especially with shopping online, because we pull all the extra money out. And so I can't shop online either because there's no money in it. So I really have to debate, well, where do I want to spend it? Do I have to put the money back in the bank to go shopping online? So it's kind of a nice little deterrent for me, because I will use that debit card until there is $1 and no cents left,
Well, that's like what we were talking about the whole time we've talked about planning. It's like you really have to figure out what works for you. Yeah. I'm one of those people that if I have cash, or I used to be, if I had cash, I would spend the cash.
Right.
Credit cards, I didn't. And we had, gosh, I was actually in charge of the books for so long, meaning I knew exactly how much was in any checking account, exactly how much was on any credit card. And when I say we were overextended, I mean we were overextended. At one point, let's see, when we moved to Florida, I didn't have a job for a few months. So that was one thing. We didn't have any income because of that. For me, we had my husband's income. We didn't have mine though. And then when I was a bank teller, I lost my job because I made one mistake. I made a mistake, and I cashed two people with the same first name went through the drive-through. It's one of those things that you remember the details, but
Right.
two guys with the same first name went through the drive-through, and I cashed the wrong check and deposited the other one to the account and gave cash back on it. So it was wrong. It was an error. I fixed it before the end of the day, but I still lost my job over it.
That kind of is ouchy.
Well, there was another issue like previously that I didn't know was that big of an issue we fixed it. We got the funds back. It's kind of where I think it was like a fraud issue and I didn't catch that it was a fraud. So it was one of those things. And it was just, like I said, it was at a bank and this was in the 90s.
Yeah.
But I wound up out of work for a good chunk of time after that one. And so what did I do? Back then, you'd get these letters in the mail from these credit card from these loan companies saying, "Hey, here's your check. If you sign the back of it, then it's a loan."
Right?
With like 20-something% interest. Yeah.
Ours was the payday loans.
Well, this was before they were talking about the payday loans. So it was bad. It was bad. I signed those. I never told Bob about them. So we wound up and at the same time that I lost my job, we bought a hot tub. We had just bought it on credit and used up all the credit we had available to buy this stupid thing. And it's kind of where you don't have any more money left. So I was just trying to make ends meet and it just kept snowballing for years. It wasn't until he passed away that I was able to get everything paid off.
Yeah, the snowball effect was us and the overdraft protection and the 3 payday loans that we had.
Yep.
And then when our bank changed hands and said nothing was going to change and everything changed and they held a paycheck and everything.
Oh no.
Everything bounced.
You never know what is going to happen. You never
know. And so I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that. I'm really blessed that that actually happened because now we don't overdraw our account. There's been a couple of accidents here and there, but nothing major.
It's one of those things that you learn from mistakes.
Right.
That is the best way for any of us to learn. Well, one thing I am noticing is number one, what time it is. And number two, looks like Dawn is not going live tonight like she normally does. So she got home late. So she's not planning on doing a live. So we don't have to stop yet.
Well, that's good because I'm going to send this through the laminate. I think it's all done. Oh, dang.
And actually, Dawn, if you want to just pop in a little bit into our live, I can give you the link to the StreamYard if you want to come and hang out on screen with us. It's entirely up to you, though. I know that you're tired and I've got too many friends right now that are not feeling well, that have had issues. I'm not happy about that. You guys should take better care of yourselves. If for nobody else but for me. Come on, you need to do this for me.
It's that time of year, I think. We're getting close to the summer. We don't have our vitamin D from the sun. We're reaching the end of this winter, but it's still wintry. And it's like, why did it snow like 4 feet at my husband's work?
Oh, no.
He's like, I had to dust, unbury the car and all that stuff. It just... And cold, we had to turn the heater back on. She was at the hospital all day. What a poor thing.
It is 79 degrees here right now. How many times do I have to tell you people move to Florida?
But the cost of living here in Ohio is probably cheaper. I don't know if I could find a house that we could afford or a job for the hubby. Now, if we could find the job for the hubby,
What does he do?
He's manual labor. So for years, when I met him, he was running a cash register at a gas station and pumping diesel. Then he moved to Washington with the family, and his brother got him a job at the mill where he was flinging boards.
Wow.
And then we got him a job here in Ohio where he's pushing buttons and working hot presses and stuff for laminate flooring tile and stuff. So he's a smart man. He could do whatever. But yeah, it's basically a skilled labor because they like him. They keep paying him more and more so he doesn't leave. And he likes that, but he overworks. And I'm like, dude, quit working so hard. Okay, I'm really fussy with this because I'm trying to.
He says that it's really cheap to live in Alabama with also temperate climate. And that I have to agree with. When I sold my mom's house, after my mom passed away, I got the house. Okay. When I sold it for $33,000. I moved to Florida, and about a year or so later, we had a house built, and I think it was for $96,000.
That's awesome.
So that's like 3 times as much for the house here compared to the house up there. So that being said, yeah, even buying houses are going to be a lot cheaper in Alabama. For that matter, where I live right now, I mean, if I was living in Orlando, we would not be able to have as big of a house for the amount of money that this one costs. It just doesn't happen. You have to move out away from the cities in order to get good prices on it. That means you have to, drive further to get to anything, but it's also not that far away from anything. I mean, we're about 45 minutes from Disney, about 45 minutes from the beach. It's like, yeah. Nice. I go through like 3 towns just to get to my dentist for my oral appliance for sleep apnea. And that's still only 15 minutes away.
Jim, what is Micron?
Well, I know Micron makes my pins. Is Micron with the pins?
Well, that's the style. Micron pins are actually Sakura. By Sakura. That's just actually
these are old. They say Pigma or whatever, but I don't know who Micron is.
Yeah, but it might be a computery thingy. I don't know.
He says that her house was $17,000 20 years ago, and it's a 3-level home.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I do have to admit that the house prices have gone back up again. I mean, I look at the value of my condo. It's like, that's not bad. I bought it for 120, and I think it's just under 300,000 now. But it's been 20 years.
Yeah, see, stuff for cell phones. I figured it was something electronic-y. But yeah, if you live in New York, then no. I'm sorry, I'm not moving to New York.
Cordelia says our house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square feet. We paid $85,000. It sometimes pays to live at the end of nowhere.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
living out in the sticks helps.
Yeah. Out here, we've been approved to get a couple of different loans. One with a no down payment out in the boonies, and then one where we need $5,000 down pretty much anywhere. But it's so hard to find that one house that I want. I haven't found it yet.
You will know when you walk in. When my mom saw the house that I grew up in, when she saw the inside of it, she knew she was home.
Well, I had
that's
that
just
feeling.
The way that it was. And when I bought my house, when we bought the house that we built, we actually were going to one of those. I don't remember why we built, but I think it's kind of where Bob said that's what he wanted to do. So we went to one of their areas where they're showing the different homes because it was a home builder. We had decided on one, and then we walk into another one, and it's like, I want this one. It was one that it basically just had this arch thing up in the front, and I just wanted it, and that's what we wound up with, and that was the one we had built.
Yeah, there was a house in Geneva by the lake that I so wanted. I wanted it so bad, but that particular realtor, I don't know what the deal was. I was like, can we? She's like, well, it won't pass. I'm like, well, what do we need to do to get it to pass that particular loan? And it just, by the time I heard anything more about it, it was sold.
Oh, wow. Well, that sucks.
I was so upset. I'm trying to find my hole punch. You guys know what I did with it?
I don't know what I did with mine, which is why I didn't use a hole punch to put my little labels on the dates. So
but
today,
I actually put it where it goes. Look at me.
My problem, and this is something I discovered, I was freaking out a couple of days ago. I couldn't find my May club kits. It's like, what did I do with them? And it all comes down to where I had been moving things around and changed my mind about how I wanted to do things and how I wanted to put things away. And I didn't look where I used to put the stuff. And then as I'm cleaning up stuff, because I've still got too much stuff right around my desk. This is the prime real estate area that also collects all the stuff that comes into the house. So it's like, I need to do something. Yeah, I finally found that I do need to put it away. Yes, sometimes it doesn't want to work. I think my first... Oh, that sounds like it went through fine. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I've got laminate and paper and
I know. Oh, believe me, I know. I have actually had to stand on it to get it to work before on one, and it wasn't supposed to do like that, and Happy Planner replaced it.
Oh no, I mucked it up.
Well, you could trim the edge, and you were good. I know what you were trying to do. You could put washi tape over that edge and then repunch it where it's supposed to be, because you wanted it centered on that. You wanted it a little bit bigger than your planner, right?
Right.
So bad. Yeah. Put a strip of washi tape that matches. I mean, it'll work. It won't be laminated under it, though. You do have the other half of the laminate sheet, though.
Okay. So how did I muck that up so badly? Oh, my goodness.
T says, I lost my Simon Hurley stuff. I had it put in a zipper bag so no one would see it. Even I couldn't see it. Oh, I finally found my tweezers. I think I mentioned that last week. So now I have 2 pairs. And the reason I found it is because one of them, for whatever reason, I have no idea. I don't use the stuff often enough to do that. I had one of them in with my, oh, my brain just stopped again. Perfect Pearls. I had it in this, I've got like this little plastic thing up in another room, and I never use the stuff in there, which is one reason why it's in another room. And for whatever reason, I put one of my tweezers in there. So now I've got 2 pair. So yes, I was blaming Elizabeth for having stolen my tweezers. And now they're both living on my desk.
I think it just needs to go there. I hope. We're gonna send it through right there. Oh, goodness.
Is it stuck?
Yeah.
I've had mine stick before. I mean, I had to take mine apart before. That's the one that I had to have replaced.
I haven't had this issue before. It's probably just one of the little doodads. Let's tear it open. Yep. That guy right there.
Yeah, and sometimes sometimes pressing down will help it.
Okay, so now that's better. So all I got to do now is either trim or cover, and I like the idea of covering. We're going to cover this end that I mucked up. You know, my little mushrooms. Look at my little mushrooms. Okay, maximum 3 sheets. Well, okay.
Yeah, they don't recommend that you do this with laminate, but we do it anyway, and it normally works.
Right. We make it work because that's basically
Absolutely.
2 sheets and then the sheet in the middle. But I had some washi in there, so.
Absolutely.
Okay, which one am I covering? This one. Oh, ma. Yes, that goes like that. I need to cover this one. So we're going to find something. I don't know. Ooh, this one's pretty. Let's see what this one does. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And cover that right up. Right to the edge. Oh, it works on both sides too. Gotta love that.
Fabulous. Okay, I'm looking at a calendar to write things in my calendar to make sure I know what's going on. Like the end of the month, and I've already gotten permission to take pictures and video and stuff. Got the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo.
Nice.
Is that the correct date? I think I have it on that calendar the wrong date.
And then wrap that around just a wee bit right there. And then glue that down on itself.
Yep, it is on the 19th. So 19th and 20th. Why does that say the different date?
There. Ta-da!
And so I'm going to be working that with Amanda. So that is going to be fun.
So I need another butterfly. I want a butterfly on the top of that. Nah, it'll be all right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, and that also means then I'm glad I thought about that right now, and I can go ahead and announce it. It means that the next class that we're doing, did have it scheduled for the 20th, and I'm going to do it on the 21st, so it's not going to overlap. Gordon Lightfoot died yesterday.
Mm.
That's what Jean said. I don't know who that is.
Singer.
Okay.
I don't remember what band, but yeah, he's a singer.
Oh, Jim said, did you see that Eileen Hull is going live with May next week? No, that is awesome. I haven't been able to catch one of her lives yet it's kind of where I catch them after she's done, like what I wind up doing with you guys. I watch so many things on replay, but I'm wanting to go and, kind of hang out, kind of lurk in her chat and say, hi, May. We had so much fun. It's kind of where you meet somebody once and you don't know, are they going to actually remember you later on? But the thing is, I kept on running into her and kept on chatting with her. It's like the last day was when I found out that Vinny went to my high school. That is just too funny. And the class that we're doing on the 21st, we're going to be doing hot foil again, which is going to be fun. And it's going to be some kind of a sentiment. No, not a sentiment, some kind of focal image, which means I'm probably going to pull out a lot of different focal image type things. And we're just going to practice and put together some cards, kind of like what we did with the class this last time, which was, yes, May is going to be on Craft Roulette. I've got that one. Let me look and see what the date is on that one. Gloria was asking about that, but I saw it on there and I've got my notification set on that.
I almost want to do another one. I might have to think on that because I love it. Look at it, how pretty.
Oh yeah, I made a ton of those things at one point. And they're so easy. You can use pattern paper that you don't know what to do with. You can design your own, like what you did there. You made yours absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Just sad about this, but it's okay. It'll probably get mucky over time, but I'll peel it off and do it again.
Okay, so Monica was this week. Gina K. Well, these are showing me past ones. I don't want to see the past ones. And the in review show, that's something else I want to find out when it's supposed to actually come on, because she's doing that on Tuesdays also. And it looks like it just started. So Craft Roulette in review show is on right now if you guys want to go over to see that. Before we do that, though, let me find out when it is that May's going to be on, because I want to know, because I don't remember.
I don't have my
Um,
Tuesday 6 Central T says, but I don't know what that's for because I was not listening.
yeah, I knew 6. I don't know what time that is Eastern time. So it's 7:00 Eastern. So it's the same time that Dawn does hers. So I don't want latest. I want upcoming. Okay, maybe on the homepage.
Okay, where's my calendar at? Calendar.
Upcoming live streams. Brandy is good. Oh, Brandy Mahon is going to be there this week. And then Kathy Zilski is next week. And Jema Malmi, I don't know who that is, but she's going to be on the 19th. Eileen Hull is on the 26th. She's got a lot of folks coming up. May's not until June. She's going to be on June 16th.
What
so I do know, yeah, I do know that Amanda was helping out with some of that though. So that was one of the things during like the very first day. Amanda was saying, I really need to talk to May, but I don't know her yet. And I need to talk to her because of Craft Roulette. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I had no idea that Brandy was going to be on there this week. Okay. So do you guys want me to try? Do you want us to hang out here or do you want me to try to see if it'll let me, because probably won't, see if it'll let me, I know it won't. I could try to go over to her channel, but if I remember right, it didn't work last time when I tried to do that. You know, when we tried to raid somebody. You know, if you have not given permission, if you ever want to be raided, you have to give us permission to do it or it does not work.
Why? Okay, why can't I save this? What's going on?
What are you looking for?
Well, I was trying to add this hop to my calendar, but there's no way. It's an event. I should be able.
You're looking on Facebook?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know how. I haven't tried to do it on my phone yet. I do have to admit, this new phone, it's quick enough that it makes it a lot easier for me to do things on my phone. And the camera, I think, is going to be pretty good. So I may start doing a little bit of video on it more. Which may mean if and when we get our patio done, I may do some streaming from the patio.
Yeah, I love doing all the things on my phones.
Well, I love doing it on my computer, but I like having access on my phone, if that makes sense.
May 20th. Let me write this down in my journal. That's what I was looking for, is because I was like, wait a minute, I don't have that anything wrote down. So
by the way, if any of you guys are in Orlando or going to be in Orlando the end of the month, as I was mentioning, the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo is the 19th and the 20th, and it's at the Orange County Convention Center. Cool. So I'm going to be there, and we're going to be, I think we're doing some, I know I'm going to be making some light up cards, and I think it's where I'm going to be doing like a make and take kind of thing, if I remember right. So we're going to have fun.
Yeah, make and takes. That Simon Says Create, man, if you guys can get to one of those, that was insane. It was busy.
If I had realized, honey, if I had realized that they were right there and they were going to be the same weekend, I mean, this basically a week after I was there, I probably would have tried to stay longer.
Right.
Because I found out while I think I was editing a video or something and listening to something in the background and found out, oh, Simon Says Stamp is up there. No, it was Scrapbook. Anyway, I found out about it while I was in Ohio.
Yeah.
And we already had our tickets and stuff, so there's no way we could do it.
Yeah, I found out late too. So I'm going to be paying attention next year because I actually want to take a class. Not just the make and takes, which were fabulous. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try and do them all next time. But I would like to actually take a class I think that would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So
Team Tiny
Cordelia
Hawk.
is saying, I wish I was going to be in Orlando. I wish you were going to be in Orlando too, hun. That would be fun. We could hang out.
I always forget. I have the events button. My phone is being stupid though. I don't know
I
what
haven't.
it is.
I've got alerts for everything on my phone because it's a new phone. It's like I must have had different things shut off at some point, and now I don't.
Right.
So now it's like it shows me all the different things. All these things are basically everything I've subscribed to. Yeah, I'm subscribed to lots and lots and lots of people's.
Yep. I am too. Okay, where is okay. My groups. I always have issues remembering the name of that group.
Is it one that I would know?
The card hopping.
That one is Handmade Happiness.
Is it Handmade Happiness? I just drove by it.
Pretty sure it was. I might be able to find it too.
Handmade Happiness.
Because I used to do those and then it wound up, I was going to do one like about a month or so ago, and it's one of those where I'm out of time. I don't have time to do this now. I've got too much stuff to still do, so I can't do it.
No, they do have them embossing folder Friday, but it is.
So it's not the Card Hoppin' had specific ones for. That was the name of their whole thing. Are they doing a second one that maybe I don't know about? I'm gonna just get onto Facebook, see what I can find.
Okay, so if I go to YouTube and
so these guys are all talking about Jerry Springer now.
Jerry Springer, because he passed away too.
That's what I heard.
Card hopping. Okay, so who did I put? Did I even give a description of it?
Okay, so Card Hoppin', A Year of Fun and Techniques is the name of the group.
Yeah, that's the group. A Year of Fun
and
Techniques.
The one for May 26th is Flowers, Shaker Card with Tulle or Vellum. I have not done a Tulle shaker card in a long time, but I did do a Vellum one recently, I think. But yeah, it's floral with Tulle or Vellum for your shaker card.
Yeah. See, I'm in there, so I need to go to their events. May. I thought, yeah, see, I have going, but it didn't show up in my thing. In June, I have going, so I just need to write them down. May. Friday, May 26th. Right here. Card hopping.
Yep. And those were all fun too. I like doing the card hopping hops too. It's just that sometimes you don't have enough time.
Right.
Okay, well, I did try to set up to be able to redirect over to Mary Gunn, and it won't let me because she hasn't given permission to do that. So we can't rate her unless we do it kind of manual.
Yeah.
Janine says supposed to be gorgeous again tomorrow, but she has doctor appointments.
Yeah.
And Gina said, put it in your planner.
I am.
Yeah, I just wrote down my scrapbook expo, so I am good there. And I need to do the rest of these and see what else do I have going on. The 24th is my Not Too Shabby Live. . So I'm thinking I don't have any absolute deadlines on a lot of things, which is good. I do need to get a couple of things done for Craft Express. So that's going to be either it's going to be either sublimation or vinyl or something like that. It'll be fun. Oh, by the way, my design team thing with Artistry has expired. It's done, but I may be doing some stuff with them later on in the year. But
Cool.
I didn't realize until after I submitted my last one that it was over.
Aw.
It's so sad. But Ashley has asked me if I wanted to help out with some other things, so we're going to have some things coming up, but I don't know how soon that's going to be.
This card hop in June, the theme is Greek. How fun is that going to be?
You're going to do college? Greek food?
I don't know.
Lambda. Jim says, any sneak peeks? I showed sneak peeks for tomorrow's video. Yeah, tomorrow's video I did. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to be releasing the video that I did for Spellbinders. And this is for the club kids. And I put it all into one video that is going to be 28.5 minutes long. Okay. However, I don't feel so bad because Simon was in here and Simon told us that he's got a video coming up on Friday that is 30 minutes long. So both of you are putting plans coming up projects in your planners for us to see.
Yes. I just plan that. And then the rest of it will be things I do on the day I do them or the day after. Like, this day I did this.
See, they're used to seeing us put things in after the fact. But I didn't have any numbers in my planner. So, well, tomorrow I just finished all day today. All I did today was edit one video, but it was long. And I went through, sometimes I'm able to kind of go through and just get rid of the parts where I'm telling my computer to stop recording. This one, I couldn't do that. It was so long that I had to go through and actually watch and listen to the whole thing. And it's got all those little banners that you guys are liking with what the products are, the whole bit. But it's for all 4 of the club kits that I'm getting right now, which is going to be increasing, I believe, as of July, if I'm not mistaken. So next month, it should be 4 still. The following month, I think I'm up to, it's either 6 or 8. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, it's like when Yana says, do you want to do more stuff? What do you say?
Of course. Why not?
Exactly. Yes. I do have some more things for some new releases coming out. So the new releases usually come out around the 10th. So I got to work on that kind of stuff. The expo is in Orlando, Florida. Here's the fun thing. The expo has been all over the country, and Amanda with Pear Blossom Press, I think there's like 11 different ones, 11 locations where it's happening. And she signed up to do 8 of them. So she has been super busy. So if you haven't seen her a lot other than, like when she does like a live from one of these things or something, that's why she has been super, super busy. And at each of the shows, they have been doing fabulously because it is open to the public, you can sell stuff to the public, and she's been basically running out of stuff.
That's cool.
I do know that Crafty Meraki is going to be there. I got to meet them. I forgot her name, but I got to meet the folks from that. And so I'm going to see both of them when we go to the convention in Orlando, Florida.
That's cool.
Pretty much both days. She is going to let me run away and go and see all the fun things. So that's going to be fun. So you will have some kind of live stream and stuff going on that. Live stream or recorded. I'm not going to promise live streams. I can't do it because you don't know what the tech's going to do.
Right.
And I think you guys actually enjoyed this year better than last year, my having the recorded and edited versions, which weren't edited much. They were edited a little bit, but I think you guys liked that better this year than my really, really raw live streams from last year. I think maybe you liked the combination.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of work.
Yeah. Everything's a lot of work, isn't it?
Well, when you record and edit, when you edit a lot, that's what's the extra work.
Yeah.
So Janine is saying, coming off COVID has everyone wanting to get out and about and buying in person. I think that's partially true. Yeah. I think last year's Creativation, I think it was kind of a lot of companies testing the waters because they weren't really sure, how it was working. Okay, Cordelia says that Crafty Meraki's name is Bindu. That's probably right. I just can't remember the names. I met too many people. I've got lots of cards that I need to go through. I've got a lot of people I need to follow up with. So these are other things that are on my to-do list that are not in my planner. I need to destash. I need to donate. I need to send out cards. I need to contact people. I need to set up live streams with some of these folks so that you guys get to hang out. I need to redo my OBS and my website and all the things. And I've got some other projects that I really want to get moving on that you guys are going to be excited about when you hear them. So those I'm not going to say anything about yet. These other ones is like they're going to get done when they get done, but there's a couple of other things I really want to get working on. So that is pretty much high on my priority list, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to love them. Anywho,
fabulous.
On Thursday, I've got another video that I need to edit, and this one is the Floral Friendship Collection from Spellbinders, and it's papers and ephemeris. In my mind, all the things together made me think of a card kit. So I made a bunch of cards for that, and I need to edit that video. So that one's going to be coming out latter part of this week, probably Thursday, just depending on when I get it edited. And Janine says, it's one thing to see online and buy, but totally different in person. Takes so much more restraint for me anyways. Yeah,
Agreed.
That's like me going to Crescent Creation and putting the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils in my cart and taking 2 days to finally say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get them. Because, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Right.
So, anyhow. I think they're wanting to know what you're drawing. I was thinking you were putting boxes, but now it doesn't look quite so much like boxes. Let me bring you up full screen so they can see what you're doing.
So some things that have been sticking in my head, I wanted just to pencil them out on the back, mainly to show you guys that even though I've got the backs empty, they're great for sketchies. So one thing that I'm going to be working on and having in my shop are 4-piece stencils. And then I'm trying to figure out some ideas to get some stickers into my shop too. So I don't know how long it's going to take because I'm thinking of ordering stickers. So I got to kind of save up to order the stickers. Then I could sell the stickers. And when I sell the stickers, then I got to order more stickers. It's a vicious cycle of buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So, but I got to save up.
If there's any way that you can do like I don't know if they do that. There's companies for different types of products where you can design it and then have them print and ship.
Yeah.
Instead of you having to get the stuff in and then ship it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's drop shipping sites, which
but I don't know if they do that products, like stickers.
Yeah, bigger products, I definitely want to do that. But, if somebody orders like this, this will have the price, which will include a little sticker. So I can just throw in a sticker with the things that I sell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, maybe some Happy Mail stickers, but, and then have some available in my shop. If they're already shopping, they can order some more, but also a little freebie here and there.
I guess I was thinking more planners. When I think stickers, I think planning stickers.
No,
this makes sense. It's something where I haven't 100% decided on my logo. I change my mind all the time. So unlike you've got a good one that people recognize you with that logo. Yeah. So that's perfect. I don't have anything like that because
everything.
I don't have anything like that because I can't make up my mind.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, yours is definitely a unique unicorn.
yeah. Took me a while to draw this one. I mean, Sassy started out looking like a cow with a unicorn thingy on it. I had to fix it a few times. But yeah, so I've got these are my business cards. They're just regular paper because I wanted something that if they wanted to cut out Sassy or scrapbook it, something like that, or so they're not laminated, they're not fancy. It's going to be inexpensive for me to print and chop up and just pass out. I can cart a few of these around with me wherever I go and stuff. So when people ask me, "Oh, you do YouTube?" Yes, here, scan that. Go find my YouTube. But yeah, so I've got ideas. I just gotta work out the best way to bring them to you guys. So yeah, and I think I've doodled on some of these pages before, but I don't know. It would be these front ones here. Maybe not so much in this one. Oh, yep. See, my bee design before I actually did it, I drew it out because my daughter's like, "Oh, wouldn't you do a bee or something?" And so yeah, there's that. Lots of room for doodles, so I can also use it like a sketchbook. That was supposed to be my cover. It never came to fruition. Never happened. Never happened. So it still sits there unfinished. But not like this. I love this. It's so pretty.
Your planner is gorgeous, honey.
And
I
it
love
coordinates.
that. Yeah.
But I love it. Coordinates. So yeah, I like the idea of I purposely bought a set of washies just for this planner, trying to make my life easier, which it has. Let me tell you, this is so nice.
Fabulous.
So nice. But yeah.
Okay, well, we have kept these guys almost an extra hour. And they've been talking about all sorts of things. I mean, Jim was just asking if Linda got her Switch working. Jean said that she loves your stencil stuff.
Yes, I'm working on more, guys. I'm working on more.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things I was planning on teaching at some point was how to do all the things with my scan and cut, and I haven't gotten around to doing it. So that is, again, another one of those things on my to-do list.
Yeah.
I have too many things on my to-do list.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
What I probably am going to need to do is have you come in as a guest teacher or something and do some of it too. That would be fun. That would be fun. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call it and let you guys go have dinner or watch Mary Gun Fun or whatever and have a good time. We did miss getting to see Dawn, but I understand, honey, and we will just plan on seeing you later in the week. So, we love you. Right? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go. And Todd just got back from his bike ride, which is late. But that means it's almost time for dinner too. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Although we really didn't have anything planned or anything because life happens.
Do we ever? Do we ever?
I have been trying to do a better job of having a plan and an itinerary of what I'm doing. I am trying to do that better. So
maybe we will next. Maybe we'll make something specific for our planners next time and we can both work on it.
We can chat about that. Absolutely. That sounds like a good plan. So you guys have a wonderful night and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Now, where's the button? There's the button.